Hey everybody, Ramblin Mike here. Gonna share another fun tarot deck with you today. It's the Gothic Tarot by Joseph Vargo. It's published by Monolith Graphics, so they have some fun stuff. And you know, it is the Gothic Tarot, so I did invite Eddie to the party today. This stuff doesn't spook him too much. He kind of likes it. You know what I'm talking about. It's a fun tarot deck. All 78 cards. Going to go through them all right here. A lot of people watch my videos because they want to see what a deck looks like. All 78 cards. And I have modified this. I have taken all the borders off it and brought it down in size considerably. A lot of people want to see what the deck looks like modified. And other people watch these because they're considering grabbing one of these for themselves, either for themselves or for a friend of theirs. Personally, I'm not one to sit down and watch an old horror movie, but I do love a Gothic tarot deck. I normally won't use it when I'm playing with a client, but boy, I'll play with them all by myself, you know. They're just fun. They're fun, definitely. Now with this deck, you do get the box, which I've signed, you know, because I hand trim all these. Hand trimmed by old Ramblin Mike right there. And there's a cover card. It's cool. It's got a cool back on it. And you can see how much I did take off of this. I mean, it's considerably smaller. It's a very large tarot deck. But modified, trimmed down. It's nice, sizable. It does come with the little white book. It's got a brief description of all the cards. It's all in English. You know, as far as little white books go, it's a good one. It talks about upright and reversals in here. If you're interested in the deck, and there is a, you know, a standalone companion guidebook that's much bigger, looks amazing actually, that is available. You go on Amazon, you can find the large companion book for this deck, which is always nice to have. So we're going to go through all 78 cards right here. If you're interested in grabbing one of these for you or your friend, all that information is down below in the description area. Shoot me a text. I will send you an invoice. As soon as that's paid, generally, I'm able to put these in the mail that very day. I try to be very prompt about getting these in the mail for my peeps that have ordered these from me. But let's take a look at it, huh? Here we go. Here's the Fool. I love it right there. Definitely a little Gothic. Stepping through the archway into a new world right there. Not so sure what that world's about, but definitely up on that threshold to step through that gate into the new world. Let me turn around here so I can see him. Got the Magician. Do love the lightning bolts right there. They're definitely all gathered around. You know, old Stonehenge right there, huh? Yeah. Manifesting something. Here's our High Priestess. I love her. Nice Egyptian theme. You know, standing between the two pillars, guarding the doorway to the temple. It's nice. Our Empress. She's interesting. Nice bold letters up on the top. Nice bright lettering on the bottom. The backs came out nice too, you know. It's always important. It's not the most important thing when I trim a deck. The front is the most important thing, but it's always nice when they both agree. Here's our Emperor. That's the picture on the cover of the box. It's a nice Emperor right there. Here's our Hierophant. And you know, the Hierophant and the High Priestess are the Emperor and the Emperor in the 5D. You can see the similarities right here between these two. It's nice. 6, the Lovers. 7, the Chariot. 8, Justice. I love this Justice card. Super cool. And you can see it's very playable. 9, the Hermit. He's super cool, man, in this deck. 10 is the Wheel. Nice wheel, man. 11 in this deck is Strength. Yeah, a lot of times, you know, 8 and 11, they mix those up. And Strength is 11. 12 is the Hangman. Or the Hanged Batman, huh? 13, Death. It's an awesome Death card. You know, that's got to be right. Here we go. 14 is Temperance. She's definitely mixing up a brew right there. A great alchemist. There they are. There she is. The Devil. 15. Classic. Very cool. 16, the Tower. 17, the Star. 18, the Moon. Very cool. Matches up nicely with 19, the Sun. Look at this deck. It's cool, man. In my opinion. Well, me and Addie. Got 20, Judgment. And 21, the World. And this deck is a little pippish. Sometimes it's pippish, sometimes it's not. And pips mean that there's just little symbols on the cards for the minor arcana. But sometimes there's pictures. Like I said, very fun deck. Here's the Ace of Wands. It's cool, man. I love that Ace of Wands, huh? Definitely passionate in the beginning right there. Here's the Two of Wands. The Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. Here's the Five. Here's the Six of Wands. Here's our Seven of Wands. That's definitely the new sheriff in town, huh? Yeah, Seven of Wands. Here's the Eight of Wands. Here's the Nine of Wands, our wounded warrior. Yeah, there she is. And our Ten of Wands. Now they call him the Knave. I'm going to call him the Page. A Gargoyle. Our Page of Wands. I like this one. Here's the Knight of Wands. Here's our Queen. And our King of Wands. Looks like he needs a sandwich. Off to our swords. The beautiful Ace of Swords. The Two of Swords. Classic. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. See, some of them are pippish and some of them aren't. That's classic Rider-Waite in a Gothic way, huh? Four of Swords. Here's Five of Swords. I see Five of Swords in that. Definitely. Here's Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. Here's the Eight. Here's the Nine. And the classic Ten of Swords. Yeah, man. That's a cool card. Definitely get the point, huh? Here's our Page of Swords. Definitely a little spy, huh? Definitely an interesting Page of Swords, I would say. Here's our Knight. Our gallant knights. They're all cool in this deck, man. You know, they're the ones that the king sends out to do his bidding. The knights. Here's our Queen of Swords, and doesn't look like she's playing with anybody today. And here is our King of Swords. Off to the cups. The beautiful Ace of Cups. The Two of Cups. The Three of Cups. See, back to the pips again. And then it changes up. And the Four of Cups. The Five of Cups. Here's our Six. The Seven of Cups. Here's our Eight. It's interesting. The Nine of Cups, you know. The old golden mummy, the old genie, huh? It's kind of cool, man. And Ten of Cups. I guess that's the Gothic happy ever after, huh? It's nice. It's fun. Here's our Page of Cups. Our Knight of Cups. The Queen. Love her. She's beautiful. And our King of Cups. He ain't paying no attention to that cup, man. I love it. I love how the Queen is just like cherishing the cup, wanting to share it with everybody. I mean, it's a cool deck, man. The King of Cups. He ain't paying attention to that cup at all, man. It's nice. It's nice. All right. Finally, to the Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles. Here we go. Five of Pentacles. Boy. Yeah, I guess he definitely feels a little left out in the cold, huh? It's a fun deck. The Six of Pentacles. The 7. Here's the 8 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles. There she is in all of her glory. That's a crow on her hand. I love it. Here's our 10 of Pentacles. Crossing the threshold. Here comes the bride. There it is right there. In all of its Gothic glory. Our Page of Pentacles. I love how they are all gargoyles. Our Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. And last but not least, our very cool King of Pentacles. As you can see, it's a very cool deck. Definitely, you know, not everybody's flavor, but definitely Gothic tarot is part of the tarot world. The card stock with this deck, not my favorite card stock. It's definitely more, well, it's a little thin. They could make it a little better, you know. It's that kind of stuff that it's just not going to last forever, you know, especially if you play with it. If you play with this deck, I mean, it could use a little more lamination on it. It's just kind of glossy paper on top of cardboard or something. Anyway, I wish the card stock was better because personally I love this deck. It's too much fun. Me and Addie, we love this deck. But it is what it is, you know. Did come out nice. The trims come out. You can see it's still a large deck. See in my hand. See? It's still a large deck. It was huge. It was as big as this box. You know. It was huge. It's still a large deck. It does shuffle nice. Let's see, we'll do a ripple shuffle, a rifle shuffle, whatever you call them. People call it different things. I like calling it rifling, but do a riffle with it here. You know, it does riffle nice. All right. If you're interested in one of these decks, either for you or your friend, you know, all that information is down below. I do spend a good amount of time on these to trim them up. And then I always smudge everything. I bless everything before I send it to you. I wrap it up real nice and pretty. Put a bow on it. Drive down to the post office. Stand in line. Put it all together. Because I love tarot and I love you. Got the chariot right there, wanted to jump out. It's about forward movement for somebody out there. Forward movement towards victory. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed this deck. Namaste, my friends. Love and light. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.